Hey family, I am back with another reading. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for your return. I have pre-pulled some cards earlier. I decided to do a recording. Okay, decided to record it. So let's first start off by giving thanks to the Most High for being all seeing, all knowing, all present, being all good, being all powerful, and being the only wise God. And giving thanks to my ancestors for their sacred knowledge, wisdom, and strength. And giving a shout out to my spirit team for their guidance and support. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this reading. Um, let's see. We have I watch you under a fake account. Ask me why. Then we have women's empowerment crew. We have a Cancer. Okay, we have a Sagittarius here. Okay, we have a silent competitor. This reads, people in your circle who secretly compare, copy, or wish to outshine you, feeding false sense of worth through rivalry. Okay, so this is a shadow of a hater. Okay, we have a false marriage here, a partner energy vampire. Okay, what else do we have? We have daydreams. Okay, let's see. We have passed away loved one message, wrongful death. Okay, we have police. And we have a Sagittarius hacker. 72 hours, a message of concern. We have a light bulb moment. And we have a questionable love, a Scorpio femme, a karmic. Okay, we have a Sagittarius, Aries, and we have exposed karmics. Okay, so this could be significant. Okay, so we have a Page of Swords. Someone's collecting information. And we have a Fool. Okay, and we have a Seven of Pentacles investment. Okay, we have a Seven of Swords crowning the reading. Okay, we have affair, a hidden affair. Okay, so this is kind of a dark card, but this is a couple on here in an affair. Okay, and we have hidden. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's see. There was, what was this? Okay, we have somebody is, here we got a Hierophant. Okay, we have Seven of Cups. And we have a, a Sagittarius, Temperance. So we got a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Temperance. Okay, we have Tarot. And we have Sagittarius, Nine of Wands. So this, I clarify the Hierophant, the Seven of Cups, and the Temperance energy. the tarot, and the Nine of Wands, clarified by some information being collected. Okay, so there was a Hierophant, some illusions, and with the Seven of Cups, and a Temperance, and some sort of healing. Okay. I also like to look at the Seven of Cups as somebody watching something online. Okay, so this could have been some sort of online experience where someone had to choose. Okay, or somebody was trying to make a choice. Okay, for some sort of healing. Okay, with the Temperance energy. Okay, so okay, and we have the Hierophant Tarot. So something has been discovered with tarot. Okay, with the tarot energy here. Okay, and it's Nine of Wands. So somebody could be standing guarded. Sagittarius energy, double Sagittarius energy. So it could be someone um, standing guard or feeling guarded. Okay, based on some information with this Page of Swords that they're collecting. Okay, so this is what I'm picking up. I also pulled some energy from the Crime deck. So this is clarifying by this Hierophant. I kind of went into it just a little bit. Okay, with this Hierophant. So this Hierophant knows something about a perversion. Okay, perversion energy that wants some sort of revenge. Okay, about a female and a party, at a party, partying. So perversion wants some type of revenge. Get some type of revenge for a female at a party. Okay, there was also a homicide came out, clarified. And a burial. So something was buried or wanted to be buried. And we have a devil. Okay. So I'm not going to go into these energies. That's just something that clarified the Hierophant. The Hierophant, it probably, like I said, somebody was collecting information about a Hierophant. And I clarified the Hierophant. So the Hierophant has some information about the energies that I just read about a hidden affair. Okay, so the rest is, these are just side messages. Okay, I'm not going to go into these energies over here, but this definitely has something to do with something being collected, information being collected about somebody taking a leap of faith in an investment. Okay, with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clarify these cards here. Okay, starting with this first one. It says, I watch you under a fake account. Ask me why. So we're going to go ahead and get some information about these cards, these energies here. And we had an inventor creates new ideas and inventions. This was also one that was over here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. It's going to make more sense once we kind of clarify these energies here. So I want to use, hold on, let me use this deck. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start off with the key player. And then we're going to go ahead and clarify the energy. Okay, so I watch you under a fake account. watch you under a fake account. So these energies, again, we're going to go over the signs. So there is an Aquarius with the Seven of Swords. There is a Seven of Pentacles. There is a Taurus. The Page of Swords, there's a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We have a Sagittarius with the Nine of Wands. We have a Sagittarius with the Temperance. We have a Scorpio with the Seven of Cups. And we have the Hierophant, which is a Taurus. Okay, so it's definitely can have something to do with this reading. Okay. Okay, so I watch you under a fake account. Okay, so I'm looking at a High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this can have something to do with a High Priestess energy. So let's see, get into it. What's the main character? And I watch you under a fake account because ask me why. Okay, so it's the Two of Swords. So this is a Libra energy, or this is somebody who don't want to be seen with the Two of Swords. This is somebody who is at a stalemate. Okay, so this is a Libra energy. Okay, it's like they can't make up their mind about something. Okay, so I watch you under fake account. Ask me why. Tell me why. Okay, so this is the Five of Wands. This is the energy of someone being jealous, envious, wanting to cause some type of conflict, confusion. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move over to the passed away loved one. Okay, there's a message here, wrongful death. Let's find out what energy was this about. Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck has something to do with the Taurus. May or may not have something to do with the Taurus. Five of Pentacles. They have to do with somebody's finances. Okay. Give me one energy. Okay, so we got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this is an emotionally unstable water sign. Okay, so the passed over loved one wants us to be aware of a passed over a Queen of Cups that's unstable. Okay, in reverse. Okay, so she could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We got the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, that could be significant. Okay, so the next energy is Cancer. Okay, this could be the Cancer, this water sign. This is a water sign here. Give me energy around this. Okay, we have Ten of Wands. So this is the energy of somebody being heavy burdened, Sagittarius energy. Okay, they could be very weighed down. Okay, this energy could be very weighed down, carrying a lot on their back. Okay, they could be Three of Swords. They could be having a broken heart. This is a Libra energy at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's see. Light bulb moment. There's a light bulb moment that's going off here. So somebody's having a thought about something. Let's find out what it is. Tell me about this light bulb moment. Okay, we have the Truth, the Ace of Swords. So somebody's having a light bulb moment about the truth. Okay, so let's see. It could have something to do with this Devil, Capricorn energy. Okay. I still got the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Could have something to do with somebody heartbroken. Been heartbroken. Okay. So they have a light bulb moment about the truth. Okay, we're going to find out more when we get back into it. Okay, so we have a silent competitor. Silent competitors. Okay, so it's plural. Silent competitors, people in your circle who secretly compare, copy, or wish to outshine you, feeding false sense of worth through rivalry. Hater energy, hater shadow. Okay, so they silently competing, copying, wishing to outshine you, false sense of worth through rivalry. Okay, so give me an energy around this. Okay, so this is about somebody getting paid. Six of Pentacles, this is a Taurus energy. Okay, so they could be in competition with giving and receiving finances. Okay, they could be in a Nine of Swords energy. Okay, this is a Gemini. We got the Ten of Cups, Cancer, and Pisces energy. Okay, so a Pisces could be in a Nine of Swords about somebody receiving some sort of finance. The Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving value. In this particular card, this is somebody paying someone. Okay, somebody getting paid. Okay, they in competition with somebody getting paid. Okay. Okay, we got the Ten of Cups with the Pisces energy. That could be a family. Nine of Swords, somebody could be having nightmares. They can't sleep. They up all night. That's somebody getting paid. Okay, four of Pentacles. So this could have something to do with somebody holding on to somebody, snatching some money. Okay, that's the Capricorn energy. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna go ahead and move over to this false marriage. So there's a false marriage here, a partner or energy vampire. Okay, let's see. Clarify this energy vampire. Okay, we have a Knight of Swords. So this is a message of truth coming through. Okay, this is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius receiving a message about they could be trapped. Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, air sign. They could be in jail. They can feel trapped about a message about an energy vampire, a partner that they had, an energy vampire. Okay. So next is inventor. Go ahead and clarify, creates new ideas and inventions. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have Five of Swords. Okay, so this is the energy of winning at all costs. So this inventor with new ideas, the Five of Swords energy, Aquarius energy. This is the energy of somebody, determined to win at all costs. Okay. Five of Pentacles. This is a Taurus. Okay. They could be financial hardship, emotional, passionately in poverty with intentions to win at all costs. Okay, I saw something. I saw a death card. So it could have something bringing something to an end as well. It was at the bottom of the deck. It caught my eye. So that could be winning at all costs, trying to bring something to an end for an inventor. Somebody. Aquarius energy. Five of Swords. Okay, so let's see. We have a 72 hours. Okay, so something's supposed to happen. A message of concern coming within 72 hours. Let's save that one for the end. Okay. Go ahead and do this women's empowerment crew. So there's a crew that have to do with women's empowerment, a group of people, a crew. Okay. So there is a mess. Okay, so what I'm looking at that somebody's watching, don't want to see. They don't want to see something with this Two of Swords. They watch you online with the Two of Swords. Somebody don't want to see something. They don't want to face something. Okay, they ask me why, because they could be jealous or envious. They don't want. They want some. They want to cause some type of chaos and confusion. Okay, that's the Leo energy. And then we have this person over here passed away with wrongful death. It's like a message of concern, heartbroken about a Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, who's mostly unstable. Okay. And then we have a Cancer who is heavy burden, carrying a lot of weight with this Ten of Wands energy over here. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of red. So their foundation could be under some sort of attack or something. All right. Somebody could be under some sort of attack. With all of that red, it's standing out to me. So somebody's having a light bulb moment about the truth. Okay. Something that could have been once hidden with this Two of Swords over here. Somebody not seeing something. It's right up under this. I watch you under fake account. So somebody could have a light bulb moment. This is the air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay. Could have some truth, to know some truth about some silent competitors who is getting paid. Okay, to be a hater. I'm picking up to be a hater because this hater is standing out to me at the bottom as a shadow. Okay, so they could be paid. A hater could be paying someone, and okay, then we got a false marriage, an energy vampire, a partner over here in a false marriage, where the message of truth is coming in. Okay, it could be something about this light bulb moment, somebody being aware of something. Then we have this inventor who creates new ideas and have innovations in there. Somebody's feeling intimidated. Somebody want to win at all costs. This energy want to win up against this inventor at all costs. Okay. And then we have this woman's empowerment. I don't know. I'm getting a tower. I'm looking at a tower. So somebody could be facing a tower. Okay. Women's empowerment crew. Okay. So this is a fool. Okay. So somebody's coming out of nowhere, ready to go into something that they unsure of how something's going to work out. Okay. So there's a fool in this women's empowerment. It could be a Sagittarius. It could be a Cancer. Okay. It could be a Scorpio, a Aries, a Taurus, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Could be a double Taurus is here or Scorpio. Okay. So anyway, they coming out of nowhere looking. They could be working for, or they could know a King of Swords. I mean King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It could be a business opportunity, idea. I am looking at this investment right here. Seven of Pentacles. Take it how it resonate. Okay, so we have a daydream. So somebody's having daydreams. They sit here with these daydreams. I can't wait to find out what they are. So somebody's daydreaming about something. Daydream. So there's a couple of dreams, okay, about somebody's world in reverse at the bottom of the deck. They could not see a new beginning, okay, because I am sitting over here looking at this Seven of Swords energy. So this is Aquarius energy. This is energy that somebody was trying to win at all costs. Okay. Okay, and with somebody having a light bulb moment. Okay, we're gonna find out what it's about. So what I'm thinking, these daydreams is they're putting the pieces together. They could be seeing something in their mind's eye about High Priestess could be seeing something, or they could be seeing something about a High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so tell me about this. Okay, daydreams about some sort of collaboration. Three of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Okay, so they could be having some sort of daydreams about a collaboration. What a Taurus, Three of Pentacles, some sort of game plan, some sort of map. Okay, it's some sort of collaboration. We got somebody here with a red glove on right here. So that somebody could be red-handed, caught red-handed in the situation. Okay, definitely bringing an alert, a red flag in this collaboration is what I am picking up. Okay, so we have a Sagittarius hacker over here. Okay, there's a Sagittarius. That's a hacker. We got double Sagittarius. Three. Actually, three's four. Wow. We got a few Sagittariuses out here. We have one with this Knight of Wands here. We have one over here, Sagittarius. And we have a Sagittarius hacker. I don't know if this is all the same energy. We're going to go ahead and clarify and find out what's going on with this. I'm looking at a tower. Okay, again, at the bottom of the deck. So I'm seeing a Sagittarius hacker. Okay, this could be a friend. Okay, of a Sagittarius. Somebody sending a message. Okay, Sagittarius could be sending a message. Could have sent a message to a friend. They could have communicated via text, email, phone call, in some sort of way with the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, that is a Sagittarius energy. The friendship is a Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is a Cancer. Okay, so they could know a Cancer. They could be texting a Cancer. Okay, about walking away. I just saw the Eight of Cups wanting to pop out. Somebody could be walking away at this time, thinking about walking away. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clarify this Sagittarius. Okay, find out what's going on with this Sagittarius. Okay, so tell me what's known about this Sagittarius. Okay, we got a Page of Wands. Okay, so we have a journey, inspired journey, creative journey, a passionate journey. Okay, so this could be a relationship. Okay, because I'm getting something about death. Want to slide out. Okay, so there could be. I got Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and I'm holding death. So there could have been some sort of death around somebody's money that happened somewhere on this journey with this Sagittarius. Wow. Okay, yeah. So somebody could be looking to celebrate something. I don't know. In love. These cards are just kind of popping out. And I'm looking at this Sagittarius trying to want to know what this wand is about. So it has something to do with some sort of dating. Okay, I'm looking at this long wand right here. So somebody could have been hooking up online with this Seven of Cups energy right here. Okay, and we do have the Sagittarius here with an energy of, kind of standing guarded about some information that was collected. That was part of an investment with the Seven of Pentacles. That somebody had go to food. Somebody took a leap of faith. Okay, so it could have been the Sagittarius taking a leap of faith on this journey. Okay, because don't forget, we over here looking at this. I'm looking at this affair. Okay, this couple right here. Okay, that was hidden. It came out with a hidden card. Okay, so something was hidden. This affair was hidden. Somebody decided to take a leap of faith and as an investment. So it could have been something that somebody was looking to get paid for. Some money was involved for sure. Okay, they could have met a female at a party. Okay. Something about a female at a party. And somebody wanting revenge. In the background, a pervert. Okay, so we're just putting it together as we go. Okay, so this is the questionable love with a Sagittarius. It could be questionable. Something could be questionable about a Aries, about a Sagittarius, about a Scorpio femme, about a karmic, about being exposed. Okay, so let's see. Go ahead and clarify that with one energy. Okay, yeah, exposed. Yeah, it says exposed. Yes, something was exposed. This is a Leo energy. Something was exposed in this situation. Okay. So there could be a 72-hour concern that somebody could be having a concern within 72 hours. Okay. So somebody could be laying back thinking about fleeing the scene. Okay, we got the Four of Swords. Okay, with somebody laying back thinking about, they're laying back definitely thinking. With the Six of Swords, I'm thinking about moving to calmer waters. Well, I said fleeing the scene. So they could be thinking about fleeing the scene within 72 hours. Okay, because they could be under judgment. Okay, seven judgment with the Chariot. Okay, so it could be this Chariot, Cancer energy. That could be heavy burden. Carrying this Ten of Wands energy, Sagittarius, Cancer over there. Okay, they could have traveled somewhere. Okay, some type of road trip. Okay, they under judgment. Okay, so somebody could be laying back thinking about just the Libra energy, Four of Swords, thinking about somebody moving in calmer waters, or they could be moving in calmer waters. Something happened behind the moon. Okay, I'm getting the moon energy with the Six of Swords energy with this moon right here. So something could have been mysterious. Okay, so the last card we're going to clarify is this police. So there's the police. that's been notified or on the scene, or could be having some information from this high priestess. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some information around this police right here. Okay, we got the Page of Swords. Okay, so this is the energy of Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Some collecting information. Okay, bottom of the deck, Sagittarius. Could be collecting some information about a Sagittarius. Okay, we have Seven of Wands. This is the Leo energy. Okay, this is Leo energy, double Leo energy with this Sun. It's also a Leo. Seven of Wands could have been blocking something, hiding something. Where I say hiding, standing in front of something, in the way of something. Okay, it could have something to do with this community, about a party, a celebration, something happened at home, maybe, possibly, with this Four of Wands. This is the Aries energy. Okay, and we have a Page of Pentacles, an Ace of Pentacles, and a Queen of Pentacles. I'm sorry, and this is a Taurus energy. Okay, so they could be collecting some information about an Aries, a Seven of Wands, a Leo, and a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the bottom of the deck has something to do with the Sagittarius, overall Sagittarius energy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the side. We're gonna leave that at the bottom of the deck with the Sagittarius energy. Okay, there was some messages that some ancestor message that I have here pulled out. I forgot to share, which reminds me there is a fear of authority, a negative encounter with authority figures in past lives, causing present apprehension. So this is a shadow. Somebody is afraid of authority based on something that happened in past lives, affecting the present apprehension. So maybe they could be a fear of something they shouldn't have no reason to be a fear of. Okay, and we have a betrayal. This is another shadow that came out. Okay, so a past experience of treachery affecting current relationships. So there was some sort of betrayal that happened here. It says, I release past betrays and welcome trusting, honest relationship. So there was somebody here that couldn't be trusted. Okay, it says your prayers have been heard. Okay, so there is some prayers here that someone have been praying and they have been heard. Okay, stay patient. The answer is coming. Okay, so then we have the universe is on your side. Trust in divine orchestration. Okay, so and then we have the healer, the toxic impact, burnout, and exhaustion. So this could have been an energy of someone being an impact. Something could have impacted someone here based on someone being burnt out and exhaustion. Okay, we have some initials here. We have initials U, a letter E, a L, a H, a letter M, okay, a G or 6, okay. We have heal the father's wound. Masculine energy requires attention. Okay, so there is some father issues here in the reading somewhere. And it says, you carry our strength. You are never alone. So this is an ancestor message letting this person know, letting you know that this ancestor wisdom is here. Okay, so you should be finding some answers somewhere in this reading. Okay, so I wanted to share that and go ahead and clarify this energy. Go ahead and get into it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and find out. I watch you under a fake account. Okay, so it's like I watch you under a fake account because, ask me why, because somebody don't want to see with the Two of Swords in the, this is clarified by a Libra. This person could be watching on a fake account, Two of Swords. Somebody not wanting to see something. Okay, Two of Wands, they can't make up their mind about something. Ask me why. Because there could be some confusion. Five of Wands energy. Okay. Confusion coming from a Five of Wands. This is a Leo energy. Okay. Bringing some type of confusion, chaos. Okay. So let's clarify by fighting for what you want, fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. So this is the energy of somebody fighting over love. They not wanting to see or wanting to be in a competition with the Five of Wands with a Leo. Okay, so somebody could feel like they're fighting for something that they love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. So let's get two more energies per card. Okay, at least three. Tell me more about fighting for what you love, or watch you online on the fake account. Tell me more. Ooh, this is a lot. Okay, so somebody could be left on their own. Okay, somebody could have went on their own on some sort of spiritual retreat. It's a time to take some time alone, time or be single to get new perspectives. Okay, that's the bottom of the deck. So somebody could have left this relationship to go be on their own and get some alone time. Okay, have something to do with a bugaboo. Okay, this person is could be very annoying. Okay, somebody who is just, I don't know, just overexerts, overexhaust you. I'm getting this burnout energy from this person. They could have burned somebody out in the situation. And somebody was getting a room. Something about a room, hotel room. Okay, it says get in a room, hotel, motel, business, pleasure. Okay, so I'm getting somebody left and they ran into somebody, a bugaboo at a hotel room. It says unwavering faith, stand firm in your belief, your steadfast spirit guides you through uncertainty. So this could have been a surprise. I'm thinking this person could have popped up at someone's hotel room. Okay, then it says revelation awaits. So this person have an unwavering faith. They just believe in something's going to work out regardless. They already left a situation. Now I'm feeling somebody popped up at a hotel room or met somebody at a hotel room or something, but somebody's having faith in the situation. Revelation awaits. Okay, so this is the energy of embrace the mystery, embark on a journey or discovery, and watch the secrets unveil before you. Okay, so this is the energy of some secrets being revealed right in front of a person. Okay, revelation awaits. Then it says recovery, comeback. Okay, so there's supposed to be some sort of comeback. Okay, come back in some sort of way. I'm thinking a conversation took place where somebody's coming back into a situation. A revelation is going to be turning out how something turns out. Okay, so I'm hearing a conversation somebody's having faith in. They could be having a conversation with somebody who's a bugaboo at a room. They could be having a conversation about a comeback, a recovery comeback, somebody coming back into a situation. I'm thinking more of a conversation where they're waiting for something to await, some secrets to emerge. Okay, so take that how it resonates. So basically, somebody is watching someone kind of going through a conflict and someone fighting for something that they love. That somebody don't want to see this happening though. They don't want to believe it. They don't want to see it. They don't want to make a decision. And somebody's fighting for something that they love. Okay, and love is a battlefield now, so it's a fight is on. So somebody left. A bugaboo popped up at someone's room. Okay, they could have ran into a bugaboo. They're having faith in the situation that whatever secret is going to come out, and that there's going to be a recovery comeback. Okay, take that how it resonates. Okay, and that they're on their own now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those back in the deck. That was a lot. So somebody's watching all of this go down from under a fake account. So everybody see this happening. Okay. A sculpture of self. It says shape the sculpture of self, honoring the perpetual act of forming and expressing identity. So this is where somebody is, they sculpting themselves. They coming back, they putting things together in their life that could be on the verge of creating a new identity. So they're putting themselves together in a sense of, a free to move at the bottom of that I'm saying. Where they free to move. They understand that they can leave if they choose to, but steady progress on the other deck, on the other half. Okay, so they taking slow steps, steady progress, move with deliberate care and patience and attentiveness, guide you throughout your achievements. So there is some sort of achievement that revelation is supposed to be awaiting. And this person, I think, was in a dark about something. I'm getting a moon situation. I don't know why I'm seeing something happening behind. Maybe because revelation awaits. So there is some sort of sexual protection in the reverse. So somebody's not sexually protected in the situation. Okay. They could not be aware of this caution in reverse. Hold on. Okay, so I want to go ahead and get another energy. Okay, so we can move on. Get another energy. Give me one more energy for this. I watched you on a fake account. Okay, could have something to do with somebody had like a frost of stillness moment. We're embracing the frost of stillness where the calm of the icy pause, reflective clarity is found. Okay, so I'm thinking somebody had an aha moment. They had a moment to stop and thinking about something. They was fighting for a situation, fighting for something that they love. They understand that they were sculpting themselves together again and, trying to find out, learning more about themselves, I'm thinking. And they had a moment of silence, thought of, excuse me, a frost of stillness. Something kind of came to them and they realized they had a real promise. Something was real promising in the situation. They stopped and thought about something being a real promise with this card here. And it reads, release the chains of the past and dance on the rhythm of possibilities. Okay, they like, hey, look, I'm seeing somebody thinking I'm free. Hold on. I'm gonna fight for what I love, and if somebody decided they was gonna fight for what they love, and that they pretty much have to put themselves back together again, like sculpturing different parts of themselves, sculpture of self, shaping the sculpture of self, honoring the perpetual act of forming and expressing identity. So it's like forming and expressing. So something's being formed and expressed. And they have to stop and think about something. They're like, wait a minute, a moment of stillness. That this could be real promising. Okay. So I'm thinking this is Leo, thinking something could be real promising. Okay, so there was a message from a passed over loved one wrong for death here. Okay, so somebody is mostly unstable, some emotionally, they could have received a message. Okay, this person, Queen of Cups, could be intuitive. Queen of Cups is very intuitive. Okay, but in the reverse, they could be emotionally unstable. Okay, so they could have received a message from a passed over loved one. Ancestors can come tap in, and nudge you. So this person could have received a message from a loved one who experienced a wrongful death, which could have caused them to be emotionally unstable. Okay, based on some information that they received, based on what I'm picking up here. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and get some energy clarifying the situation. So there's a gentle release. Let yourself surrender to the flow of life's mysterious currents. So this is a person who is gently releasing someone. Okay, emotional. Dang, I'm trying to imagine this. Okay, you're emotionally unstable. Okay, you could have received an intuitive nudge from the ancestor. Could have released something gentle let yourself surrender to the flow of life and mysterious currents. So they could have received a message to release something. Release yourself to the gentle flow of a situation. Let yourself surrender to the flow of life and mysterious currents. Okay, so there was something mysterious that was going on. And they allowed themselves to release themselves to the mysterious current. Okay, tell me more. Okay, sky of clarity. Okay, so I'm soar into the boundless sky of clarity where the insights are infinite as the azure expanses. So somebody's seeing something clearly. Something seeing something clear. They're seeing both sides of a situation because you have the water so above, so below. Okay, so they're feeling like this is something that they're supposed to be doing and they're releasing themselves to the situation. They're seeing something clearly and then they're releasing themselves into a gentle release. Okay, I'm picking the energy being picked up, reading backwards. Okay, give me one more energy, please. Clarify this for me, please, Spirit. Okay, so metals of moment. So this is where bask in the metals of moment, where where presence blossoms in simplicity of now. So there is a moment where this person is in a moment of now. They're seeing something clearly. They're releasing something. Okay, gentle releasing something. Okay. Now this is a moment. It says mastery of moments of mastery. So this is a moment where something is mastered. Okay, something has been achieved. Ascend towards self-realization and triumph, guided by the stoic presence of the mastery mountain pathway. Okay, so this is a mountain of mastery. This is like you have reached mastery in a situation. And there was a moment of realizing that this is what you realize you're in the moment of mastery and you see things clearly now and something is being released. Okay, so there you go. About this energy here, somebody's unstable. I guess they try to balance themselves. Like they could have been mostly unstable. Okay, and they wanted to calm themselves and put themselves in the present moment before something happened. Okay, it's like, okay, I'm seeing this person about to do something. They're in the process of doing something. All right. And they're trying to balance them emotions, saying, I got this, I got this. Like, you know, I got this. Why that wrongful death ancestors here, I don't know. But this could be something that kind of helps them, to think about doing something the right way. Okay. So the next energy we have is this Ten of Wands, Sagittarius energy, and it's Cancer over here. Okay, so this is a Cancer energy. Okay, so they're heavy burden. I'm seeing this person, they're just carrying a lot of weight. They could be, okay, this is two signs here where this is a Cancer and a Sagittarius. So it could be a Cancer um, carrying the weight of the burdens, carrying a lot of burdens, Ten of Wands is a heavy burden. Okay, this is a Sagittarius energy, so they could know each other, or these could be carrying the weight. They're carrying a lot of weight. Okay, so let's clarify, Spirit. What you let us know about what's going on over here with this. Okay, so this is a fantasy land. Okay, so this is something exciting. This is make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page. Okay, so they working together. Okay, but somebody is burdened. They're burdened. This is heavy load. Okay, they're burdened about the situation, and this is supposed to be something that's supposed to be fun. Okay, this is fantasy. So this is where you're using, like I'm hearing where you're psyching yourself out. You're psyching yourself into a fun situation, even though it could be heavy burden. It's like, hey, this is This is going to be fun. This is going to be, I'm feeling psyching yourself up, psyching yourself out. Okay, there's a web of connection here where it says weaving your connections thoughtfully, creating a supportive web that uplifts your personal and professional journey. Okay, so this is a journey, okay, on the web. So this could be a web of people involved. There could be many people involved, and they're considering this being fun. It's like it's heavy, but you know, because everybody has their part. It could be more like a fantasy coming true, like something, a wish fulfillment in some kind of way. Tell me more. Tell me more. Okay, so getting better. Okay, so things are getting better. It says getting better. Growth of Getting better. Growth is a journey, not a destination. Welcome improvements one step at a time. So things are getting better with this web connection. They could be seeing some sort of fantasy, seeing things coming together, even though it was built on the back of somebody who is heavy burden. Okay. So this person could be, okay, they thinking about a fantasy and about a web of connection and making things better. Okay. So they could be having a positive outlook, seeing something getting better. I don't know if this was a conversation with this Sagittarius and this Cancer, but I know there's definitely a group of people here. Okay, a web of people connected to making things better. They could have a fantasy that they could be, wanting to take place with this Cancer, and that this Cancer is heavy burden about the situation. Is what I'm picking up. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clarify this truth. The truth is here, the Ace of Swords. Okay, somebody's having a light bulb moment. Somebody had a light bulb moment about the truth here. Okay, so something to hear is with the truth is here. A light bulb moment went off. Okay, so I'm seeing somebody here leaving a situation, and somebody trying to block a situation. They don't want to see a situation by watching somebody online. Okay, and they're claiming what's theirs, and they're going for love as a battlefield. They're fighting for what they love. And the sculpture of themselves, they're fostering things together in a moment of stillness. Like, I don't know if they're thinking about how they want to put something together in this moment, and they're seeing something as being a real promise. Is what I'm picking up. Okay, like this is a real possibility. Okay, so now there's a light bulb moment here. Somebody's been awakened to the truth. Okay, they could be, something went off in their head. The truth hit them. Okay, that somebody's keeping you a secret. Okay, and sees every moment. So it says keeping you a secret. So somebody realized that somebody's being kept a secret. Okay, the truth is somebody's keeping you a secret. So somebody realized there's a secret being kept in a situation. It's like being around a group of people and a light bulb moment go off, and it's like I'm being kept a secret, or there's a secret being kept in some kind of way. So somebody sees that moment. It says seize the moment, embrace each moment with purpose, for time is precious. Gift to gift on your journey of self discovery. So this is part of being alone, okay, and having ideas of the truth is being revealed themselves, and that somebody is being kept a secret in the situation. Even though I don't want to say anything right now, but I'm waiting till I clear it up. It's going to make more sense as we move on. So somebody is awakened to something, which is a beautiful moment. That's like an awakening. The truth and the light bulb moment, okay, and realizing something. Somebody's been kept a secret, and that they have seized every moment, or that they're going to seize every moment of being kept a secret. They're going to take advantage of that moment. Like, okay, I'm gonna work this out. I'm getting this is I'm gonna make this work for me. I'm gonna use this to my advantage. Okay, crystal clarity at the bottom of the deck. Again, this is clarifying even more crystal clear clarity. Crystal of clarity at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there is a couple of energy. There was an open door opportunity. Open door. Okay, so there's a door here. It says you have many options, so take your time to choose what's right. Okay, so there is somebody taking the time. They like, look, okay, they seize the moment. That like I said, they're gonna take an opportunity of an opportunity, a door open for the door to open for winds of fortune. So somebody said, I'm gonna go and do this for the money. I'm gonna do it for the money. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go all the way in. It says, allow the winds of fortune to guide your sails, maneuvering through life, precious opportunities and challenges with adaptability. So this is something they see something clearly now that the door is open. This is a winds of fortune. This is an opportunity that they have to adapt to get to maneuver through the opportunities with adaptability. So they have to adapt to the situation. They have to conform to which that sculpture of self right here. So something has to be conformed. Some things and changes has to be made. Okay, so changes has to be made in this ideal moment of truth. Somebody's been kept a secret. Or they choosing to keep something a secret. Take out how it resonates. Okay, so this is Six of Pentacles. So somebody's, they're going towards some money now, right? So somebody is paying somebody. Somebody is in secret, silent competitor. So it's like I'm here for the money. You here for the money, but I'm a secret. You a secret. There is a secret, and this is silent compete. So now I'm coming in, trying to get paid. Is what I'm saying. Somebody's trying to come in, get paid. This is a Taurus energy. Okay, so they come in getting paid. They silently competing with someone. Someone's not been showing them their true colors. Okay, tell me more about this silent competitor or the Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Okay, toxic. Okay, so they using toxicity. They are toxic. Their intention, they're a hater. Remember, so of course, if you're a hater, you're toxic. Okay, so there's some toxic. They're taking precautions. There's shield of resilience. So I'm seeing toxicity. Somebody shielding themselves from toxicity, and they're taking precautions in this situation at the bottom of the deck. I'm looking at a veil. Okay, so somebody's hiding behind a veil. They're dealing with some people that are toxic. Now they're gonna go have some type of dealings with these people. They know they're toxic. They competing. They trying to get paid. Both of them trying to get paid. Okay, but they know they're dealing with somebody who is toxic. Tell me more. Okay, there's an ocean of possibilities. This person is thinking. There's an ocean of possibilities. Navigate through the boundless ocean of possibilities where the horizons whisper of untold opportunities and plentiful paths. Okay, so they like shit. This is. I can probably catch these people in all kind of. I don't know. I'm thinking catching somebody in something, but they got to take precaution. So they real careful. They're like, you dealing with some poisonous person. So this person is very dangerous, is what I'm picking up. They're doing some sort of dealings with the Six of Pentacles where they're paying someone to do something or someone's paying them to do something. They're very guarded. They're very shielded. Okay, they're aware of this person being very dangerous and that they're a hater. Okay, so they're taking precautions around this person. Okay, so next we have this false marriage partner energies. Okay, so maybe this is okay. So somebody received a message. Okay, a message of truth with this Knight of Swords. Somebody received a message. Okay, a fast message coming in. Fast message coming in. Okay, this person, they are in a false marriage partnership right here, and they are energy vampire. Okay, so this is an energy vampire here that received a message. Okay, a message of truth is coming in. Okay, so tell me about this. Okay. Bottom of the deck, there's a valley of shadows. So they're dealing in their shadows. Okay. Knowingly, it says step into the enveloping valley of shadows. Here fears are faced and the courage is forged in a dimly lit path. So someone taking courage. They dealing with somebody toxic. They already know they finna get money, and the other person expected money. Okay, so there is someone throwing away trash, getting rid of tossing out. So this is like somebody's not being tossed in the trash this time. It's like we're not tossing you to the trash. Okay, this could be a conversation. This is a message of truth about this energy vampire partner. So I'm getting a message. This is a message that I'm not tossing you to the trash. I'm not throwing you away. I'm not getting rid of I'm not getting rid of you and tossing you out. It says putting on the show in reverse. So there will be no putting on the show. I'm not gonna put on the show. I'm not gonna toss you out in the trash. I'm not putting on the show. Like this is for real. But then there's an eclipse of concealment. There's a moment where there's a blackout that is taking place. There is a space that is hidden in this conversation. Somebody's not being honest. They're not talking about everything. They're just saying what a person want to hear. I'm hearing there's something secret, okay, where something is not being shown or discussed or talked about. Okay, so now we have the Sagittarius hacker here with the friendship. So somebody is hacking in on a situation for a friend. So a hacker could be secretly monitoring. They could secretly be posting information where people on people's feed or just putting things in front of people where they can see something. Okay, they could have something to do did that for a friend. Hacking can involve a number of different things. Okay, so I'm getting this person showing something on someone's computer for a friend. Hacking could have been something that could have happened online. They could have seen something online. Hacking could have presented something online for someone to choose. Sagittarius is here with this healing temperance energy. Sagittarius is also here with this Nine of Wands. So I'm seeing they're looking for a healing, but they're feeling guarded. Okay, because they know someone is collecting information. They know they could be making an investment. They know that they could be jumping into a journey that someone is, taking a leap of faith doing something based on something that they watched online in tarot. So it says small steps. Okay, this is small steps. This is an energy of small wins, small triumphs. Every step is victorious. Every day victorious. Everyday victories. Celebrate them. They will take you there. Okay, so they're taking small steps for a friend in a friendship. So they with a Sagittarius, a hacker. They're taking small steps. Small steps are victories. They standing out amongst the crowd. They're celebrating their steps. Tell me more. Okay, we have bank failure. Okay, so this could have been something taken, stolen. They could have went into someone's account. Bottom of the deck is on your own. It's time to take some time alone to be single and to get a new perspective. So they're in a friendship with a hacker, and somebody have they two are friends. They tell them they ain't got no money. They broke. They just taking small steps at a time. They broke and they taking small steps. They celebrate small wins. I wonder what this is about. Tell me more. A hater. Looking at the hater at the bottom of the deck. Resurrection. Transform and rise. Your journey of transformation unlocks vast potential, guiding your evolution to new heights. This is the bottom of the deck. So there's a transformation that took place, clarifying this resurrection. Something has been successful, it has arisen, it has arisen, the change is here. The bank failure, and now they're taking small steps. Okay, so what I'm getting here, somebody's hacking into someone's bank. They're tiptoeing into a situation. They having small achievements, and then they boom, the bank failure. I guess they took all the money out. Then boom, resurrection is here, which means that something was achieved. Take a high resonate. Or there was a resurrection and they went into bank failure. No, yeah, they inched their way into taking someone's money. Boom, bank failure. And then now there's a resurrection. So now somebody has achieved something. Someone has resurrected. Because over here with sculpting of self, they're trying to. I'm getting somebody trying to reform themselves. Okay, take a high resonate. Okay, so there's some daydreams and visions over here. Three of Pentacles. So somebody is daydreaming about this plan, this blueprint. Okay, it could be to outsmart the cops, or it could be the cops, or somebody is thinking about something, collaborating with just daydreams. They're thinking about just collaborating. They're thinking about how something's going to play out, you know, bit by bit, one step at a time. They're figuring out how this is going to play out. They're daydreaming. Okay, so this could have been something that is daydreamed out amongst a friend before they got to a friend. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Clarify daydream. Somebody's depressed. Depression. So somebody's seeing somebody's depressed. Okay, so now somebody took their money. I'm thinking somebody's money is gone. They sitting depressed. They're looking at, like, what's next? Okay, now they ain't got no money is what I'm picking up. They feel shattered, broken, and fucked up. Destroyed. Depressed, destroyed, shattered, broken, fucked up. Bottom of the deck, it says Cavernous Secrets. Unveil the hidden wonders within the shadowy depth of enigmatic secrets and concealed wisdom. So, okay, so somebody knows some secrets in their concealed wisdom. So it's something hidden from this person as they go through this. So they checking themselves. Okay, they checking themselves. They making sure they checking themselves. Okay, they putting everything in place with the checkers. Okay. Somebody running away. Police. So the police show up, somebody running away. They checking themselves. I don't know, take it how it resonate. Okay, because somebody, I'm thinking this could be a police. Could be a police kind of looking at how things is going to play out. You know, I'm thinking law officials. They got guns. I don't think these are bad guys. It could be police. They got they got a map. They're mapping out something. They had a daydream. They seeing something. How something's going to play out. Okay, the police shows up. Somebody's running away. Are they running away from the police? Somebody check themselves. They putting all their checks in place in order. Everything is checked off, laid out. Checking yourself. Okay, then you got destroyed, shattered, broken, fucked up, and depressed. So somebody planned for the police to come and for them to run, or for somebody to run before the police got there. Take it how it resonates. We have depression. This is a daydream. Somebody sitting in a depressed situation. They broken, shattered, fucked up, destroyed. Things is destroyed. Okay. Things is destroyed. Okay. Somebody checking themselves. Check yourself. Okay. So they making sure they putting their shit in place. Okay. Everything is in order. So it could be something that they're cleaning up, or making sure there's no fingerprints, or making sure something they checking themselves. I don't know how they would do that. Okay, that somebody's running away. So while they checking themselves, somebody running away from a situation. And then the police shows up. Okay. So that's all part of the Three of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy. This is Taurus. So this could have something to do with the Taurus. Three of Pentacles. Okay. Um, and then we have a Taurus, Aries, and a Seven of Wands, and a message, some information being collected about a Taurus right here, Queen of Pentacles. Aries, something happened at home, in the business, at a party. Okay, that Leo could have been standing up, defending someone, a relationship, or defending someone with this Page of Swords. So some information was collected by the police right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this one right here. Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius is here. We had a Sagittarius hacker. They went and took somebody's money. I don't know if they took somebody's money, but bank failure is sitting in that energy. Or the collaboration. I don't know if the police is checking themselves, or somebody's checking themselves for the police. Somebody ran away. Someone ran away. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clarify the Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius is sitting here with this Page of Wands. So this Page of Wands is clarified with the Sagittarius. So this could be a date. This could be a new beginning, a journey. Excuse me. Okay, this could be a journey. Okay, with this Page of Wands here. An adventure. Something, a passionate, exciting journey of some sort. Starting something new with the Sagittarius. Okay, caught, huh? Finding evidence, getting caught cheating. So this person get caught cheating. They catch someone cheating. Caught, huh? We have divorce contract. Okay. So there's a divorce contract, breaking contract. Somebody broke contract, a divorce. Okay. Okay, there was a sex shop right here. Okay. So there's a sex shop here. At the bottom of the deck, it says spirit link. So they could be feel like their spirit led them into a situation, stay aligned with your highest dreams and ideas to find success. So they feel like they was probably led to a situation catching somebody cheating. Somehow spirit was at the bottom of the deck as a sex shop. So it's like sex shop is here. So they could have went to a sex shop, broke contract, and got caught cheating, or somebody got caught cheating and broke a contract and then went to a sex shop. And then a spirit was at the bottom of the deck, spirit link. So they was linked to their spirit going into this situation possibly. Okay, because I'm seeing the Six of Pentacles here where they're going into a toxic situation and they're taking precaution. There's an ocean of possibilities here. Okay, so there's the information over here about somebody being in a false marriage, about somebody not throwing somebody away and somebody not putting on the show and somebody, but they have a secret over here. Okay, so an opportunity for the beginning. Yeah, I kind of saw that, and they end up being in the sex shop. Somebody get caught cheating. Okay, so we're gonna move over here to this women's empowerment energy here. We have women's empowerment proof. So there are some people out here taking a leap of faith. They're running towards an opportunity. They're running from an opportunity. They're running full speed ahead. Okay, so they look like they're running to an opportunity. Like, I'll do it. I will come in and make it happen. This is the Fool. They could have went in for an investment. Okay, they could have seen this as an investment. Okay, so this is outdated information. Expires disused or old news discarded. So this person is coming in with some old news. They're taking a leap of faith. They're coming in with some old news. Shit is about to explode. Shit is about to pop off in flames. It's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so they coming in with something outdated. They running in with something outdated. And they know that this is what somebody needs to hear. Scales of balance is here. Okay, so somebody could be want to come in and balance the scales with some old news, some old information. Seek equilibrium in love and career, harmonizing your inner scale to weigh decisions with both heart and mind. So, okay, so they could be balancing something out with some old, expired, old news discarded. So this is somebody could be doing a favor for somebody. They coming in, I'm thinking something's been old and outdated. They could have had some information on the person at this women's empowerment, and they needed them to do something for them. Okay, they needed somebody to do something to balance the scales. So this is learning secrets. So somebody's listening to someone's secrets. They're listening to someone's secrets. Stay open-minded and receptive as you uncover hidden truths and embrace the lessons they offer. So somebody listened to how they plan on balancing these scales, but they're listening to someone's secrets. So someone's telling them how they're going to balance the scales, and they're letting them know what type of situation that they're in. Okay. Okay, so it's like one last move. Okay, so somebody could be like, this could be my last move in this situation. Um, you have come far on your journey. Keep going, and you will soon see what you have accomplished. So they're explaining that this is their last move. As they listen to the secrets, they're hearing that this person's last move. And it says, ignite ambition, pursue desires with drive, and hear consequences bravely. Keep an open mind as answers reveal your journey. So this is somebody going on a passionate pursuit with this fire. So this could be someone standing in a position of doing someone a favor for someone based on some old outdated news that they just decided to pull up and use to balance some things out with this person on this person's pursuit of their last move. Okay. And I believe on this journey, they had to be passionate. They had to make a passionate move, because on the flip side of this card is passion, is flames of passion. Okay, passion pursuit. So they're telling them about this journey, okay, of passion. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and clarify this inventor. Five of Swords, Aquarius energy. Somebody coming in to win at all costs. So this is a venture. Okay, like we coming in. This is a slow climb, but we coming. Okay, one step at a time. We're gonna win at all costs. This is the why. This could be why. Okay, this is a transform and rise. Someone's transforming and rising into a situation. They're glowing up. They're things is changing. Somebody wants to get in the way by any means necessary. There's a cavern of secrets that this person could be holding. Unveil the hidden wonders within the shadowy depths of enigmatic secrets and concealed wisdom. So this inventor, somebody want to win at all costs. This person could be transforming and rising. They hold in secrets. And somebody with this 5% energy is like, I don't know how they come on. What's going on? Okay, they envy. They envy of this. They don't like this person is transforming and rising, and that they win it at all costs. They don't like that these new inventions and these new ideas is coming out. Okay, so that this person is here and now in a situation, practice mindfulness to present the moment and gain insight. Okay, so this is a Five of Swords energy. Somebody's inventing something new. They want to win at all costs. This could be this Cancer over here. I'm thinking they at the moment of mastering something. Things is getting better. They was having a hard time over here with this Queen of Cups in reverse, unstable. But they're so like they're putting something together to master something. Okay, so I'm getting this could be this energy over here. We're connected to this energy over here where they want to win at all costs in this transformation. Though they're envy. They're here and now, they're in an envy. Envy is here in the midst, and they want to transform something. Okay, so they're transforming something because somebody's innovating and holding secrets and all this stuff. So I'm seeing this person is just directly with this Queen of Cups over here with this Five of Swords energy, want to win at all costs by creating something new, doing something new, being a part of something new. Take it how it resonates. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and clarify this 72 hours. We have 72 hours. There's a message of concern. Somebody's thinking about laying back, escaping the situation. No. Let's go ahead and clarify something being exposed here, because I think this is where somebody was just exposed here. This Sagittarius was exposed. Okay, this Leo exposed someone here with a karmic, okay, using a karmic fem, okay, an Aries or a Sagittarius to get something done. Okay, somebody was exposed. Let's clarify that. Clarify. Okay, somebody knowing that they messed up. Somebody knowing that they fucked up. They're sitting here like, oh my God, I know I messed up. And turn the page. They're ready to turn the page. They're ready to just embrace new chapter with curiosity. Openness paves the path to wisdom. Okay, so they know they messed up. Now they ready to be more wise in whatever it is that they're stepping out into. Okay, they could be on a cutting edge of something. Okay, in the cavern of secrets. So now somebody has some secrets about somebody. Unveil, yeah, where they can the enigmatic, enigmatic, I'm sorry, secrets and concealed wisdom on the cutting edge. So they feel that the secrets that they have is something that they can use and work with, first like on a cutting edge of doing something, having some information, or I'm feeling that this person is they're exposed, but they learned something in the process. Yeah, it ignites creation. Okay, so this is like a whole vortex of creativity that they can have. They can use it in a million different ways I'm seeing. Okay. So now we got this police here. We have this Aries, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this Leo trying to block something with this Aries. Okay, with this Queen of Pentacles here. Some information being collected. Let's go ahead and see if we can get one for each. So clarify this Page of Swords. Okay, Page of Swords, they heard some information. Page of Swords, that somebody is on their own. Okay, the Seven of Wands. Okay, energy is here. It is sideways. They could be releasing burdens. Okay, could be saving grace. They don't know if they're releasing burdens or they saving grace. But this person, they could be blocking, feeling like they were saved by grace, releasing some burdens in the process. Okay, so this is the Seven of Wands. Clarify Seven of Wands. Now we got the Four of Wands, Aries energy. Okay, this is trust your path. Okay, so there was a path that this Aries was on. Okay, with this community, Four of Wands, this party, this Queen of Pentacles here. Okay, hell in the Valley of Shadows. Okay, so this person could be knowing some stuff. Okay, Valley of Shadows. Step into the evolving Valley of Shadows. Here, fears are faced and encouraged is forged in dimly lit paths. So this is a person who's at peace and reflecting in the shadows of a situation with this Queen of Pentacles and embracing the shadows. Okay, so the police is here. So somebody is trusting their path and is dimly lit shadows as a tourist. They went somewhere. I'm thinking they were here when they dimly lit shadows was something toxic or something over here. A message of truth about a false marriage. This is also some shadow energy. Something happening in the dark. Okay, somebody is stepping into something, releasing, believing they're going to be saved by grace. They're on their own in a situation, and their path, and there's some shadows here that this Queen of Pentacles is hiding. She's hiding something in the shadows. This Aries is trusting a path. Okay, this Leo is energy, Seven of Wands. Someone standing at the Seven of Wands energy. They're feeling like they're releasing some burdens and being saved by grace. Okay, and then this Page of Swords is someone being on their own, being free from the information that was collected. Okay, so we have something happening in 72 hours. We have someone laying back here thinking about escaping for a Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles. Somebody laying back thinking about escaping. Okay, there's a message of concern here. Okay, so tell me about this. Okay, somebody's tired of the drama. They like, I'm just tired. I'm really fed up with this. I don't. Yeah, emerging dawn. Trust it. Trust that every ending is another beginning coming in disguise. Okay, so this person is they tired of whatever's going on with this Aquarius. This Aquarius could be wanting to move to calmer water or something. A bugaboo. Okay, so this bugaboo is here. Okay, bottom of the deck, watching shit go down, going towards something, going forward. Shit is about to explode. So this is the energy of this bugaboo, emerging dawn, trust in the journey. Somebody's tired of the drama. Okay, so I'm seeing this is a four of swords is a Libra energy, a six of swords is Aquarius energy. Somebody is here laying back, tired of bugaboo, being a bugaboo. Emerging John, trust that every end is another beginning. Somebody's tired of this bugaboo and they just kind of looking for a new beginning in the situation. Somebody's thinking about laying back, trying to get away. So with this police over here in this area, this Leo could be releasing some burdens, finding grace, Seven of Wands, trying to defend or block a situation herself. Okay, then this Page of Swords, information that somebody's going on their own. Seven of Wands, they could be blocking someone, releasing themselves, and being saved by grace. And someone, this Four of Wands, this community, this marriage, this Aries, is trusting the process. And this Queen of Pentacles is step into the evolving valley of shadows. Here fears are faced, and the courage is forged in dimly lit paths. Okay, so let's get some more energy around this particular energy right here. Okay, so we're going to have the Queen of Pentacles and dimly lit path. What other energy do you have here? Okay, watching shit go down, going forward. Okay, shit's about to explode. Okay, so this person is watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip, going forward. Don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. Okay, so this person knows what's going on. They know the shadows. They know what's going on in the situation. So we have going forward, watching shit go down, Queen of Pentacles, and Valley of Shadows. Okay, this is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, then you have. Okay, we have. Now we're going to go into this Aries Four of Wands. This community, trusting the path. So there's a community that's trusting the path. Okay, in this marriage, it could be Four of Wands is a marriage. It could be a community. It could be a business. It could be a home. However, it is a bunch of people here, and they're trusting a particular path. Okay, so let's clarify. This Four of Wands, trusting the path. Okay, so they have a labyrinth of choices. Chart your course through the perplexing labyrinth of choices, embracing each turn as part of your complex journey. Okay, so somebody, they're insecure about this path. Okay, somebody is in this area is insecure about this perplexing labyrinth of choices. Okay, so we have labyrinth of choices here. It's a complex of choices, knowing which way to go. And then you have someone's insecure about the situation. And you having someone taking small steps, slow climb. You're getting there in steady step at a time with a little bit of effort. Okay? So this is them slow climbing the situation, making difficult choices, basically in a place where they don't really know what's in front of them. They're just moving cautiously. Okay, then we have some information being collected about somebody being on their own with this police. So we got a hater, commit to the journey. Okay, it's in reverse. The hater in reverse is committing to the journey, and that there's a real promise. Okay, so we had a hater not committing to the journey because there's a real promise here. Committing to the this is a real promise right here. Somebody a promise to be free, something can set them free. Okay, this hater's in reverse. So this is somebody who's not a hater, hating on someone, and someone having committing to the journey with determination to go all in for the long term. Your steadfast focus will bring lasting rewards. Okay, so this is some information being collected. Okay, I'm getting this. There's somebody over here, this perversion over here that is insecure, trusting this past. Okay, then we have Seven of Wands, releasing burden, saving grace energy. Seven of Wands. Somebody could be feeling guarded, trying to protect something, protecting themselves. They could be saying something, okay, about somebody getting played and being kicked to the curb. Yeah, they somebody speaking about playing games and being kicked to the curb. They defending themselves, okay. They speaking out, taking steady steps about manipulation and getting played and kicked to the curb. So they know something, kicked to the curb, getting played. And they taking slow steps and they saying something. They already tiptoeing around a situation. They can feel like they guarding themselves and being played by saved by grace. Now we're gonna go back and clarify a little bit more. We are okay. So let's see. We can go ahead and find more information here. So this is a Four of Swords and the Six of Swords. Somebody moving a calmer water, a bugaboo, tired of the drama. Something happened around emerging dawn. Something happened emerging dawn. Bugaboo, tired of the drama. Let's clarify. Which more information do you have? Okay, somebody didn't get a room. The get a room is in reverse. The vortex of change. Something happened. Something ended up changing along this journey. Okay, there was some evidence about somebody not getting a room. Some evidence came up and somebody decided not to get a room in this vortex of change because somebody was tired of this bugaboo. They tired of the emerging dawn. The morning they was like, it was emerging dawn speaks of trusting that every ending is another beginning. Something ended with this person. They was tired of the drama. Within the 72 hours, they received a message of concern. Okay, now what is energy? Okay, so there was some information. Somebody wanted to win at all costs. There was a concealment. Let's go into this concealment, this moment of darkness right here, where somebody said, I'm not putting on the show. I'm not going to toss you in the trash. There's a message of truth that something came in. Tell me about this eclipse of concealment. A copycat in their feelings, keeping a promise, trusting the process, investigation, emotional intelligence, bad choices. Okay, embracing solitude. Okay, so this person is, there was a copycat. There was some receipts about them being a copycat and then being in their feelings about keeping a promise. Somebody keeping a promise. And they were supposed to trust the process, embrace uncertainty, have faith in your journey unfolding before you. Okay, that there was some sort of investigation. Okay, emotional intelligence. Okay, there was some investigation around someone's bad choices. Okay, so now they're sitting in solitude. So this is the moment of concealment. Okay, let's see. Woman's empowerment. Okay, so tell me what's about this woman's empowerment. Um, Something outdated information. Tell me about this flame. One last move. One last move. They were to see the potential. Okay, they had a feather of hope. They was fully immersed. Embrace the unknown. The siren of haven to be promiscuous. Okay, so somebody had to be promiscuous. Okay, they had an opportunity. They didn't know how something was going to play out, but they had to be fully immersed. Had a feather of hope and to see the potential about something about being promiscuous. Okay, this could be where this person was caught over here in a relationship where something. I feel like somebody was caught. Caught, huh? Where's the caught, huh? Energy at? Somebody was caught. Yeah, caught, huh? Okay, so that's the one last move. So what is this flames of passion? Tell me about this flames of passion. There was a feather of hope and embracing solitude. A shield of resilience, being fully immersed in cavernous secrets. Okay, about charging ahead, progress forward, having honest echoes, being honest, listen. Somebody didn't know the teeth. Nobody didn't. I already know the T is in reverse. So somebody to know about this part right here, that somebody from this women empowerment group, they were shielded. Okay, they were moving on a feather of hope. They were moving in with honest echoes and listen to your whispers of your heart, for you know the truth. So somebody, they could have tantric sex. This could have something to do with tantric sex. Okay, somebody with tantric sex. So somebody got busted. Honest echoes about fulfilling the fantasy, about being on the cutting edge. So this is tantric sex, about having hidden keys, doing drugs, a private relationship, getting advice. So this is something about somebody getting advice about a private relationship, about somebody doing drugs. Okay, having hidden keys. Okay, been on the cutting edge for fulfilling a fantasy. Okay, so this is the honest echo. This person is just taking this information in. Okay. Scales of balance. Clarify scales of balance. Scales of balance. Open to receive. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Promiscuous. Being promiscuous. Balancing the scales. Setting the record straight. Something about a pregnancy test. New heights. Fully immersed. Okay, so this is some they telling them about the tantric sex idea opportunity with this women's empowerment crew group, or somebody from this women's empowerment. Okay, somebody taking a leap of faith. Okay, so I think for its clarity, that's that. Okay, so let's see. There's a resurrection in this hacker information over here. So I'm trying to figure out. There's a winds of fortune, something truth about somebody having an open door to get some winds of fortune. Somebody sees the moment, keeping somebody a secret. So somebody over here, somebody going broke. Sees the moment. Open door. To take somebody for their money. I'm thinking this person over here in 72 hours, they was tired of drama over here. Okay, I don't know if this person ended up getting their money taken away from this bugaboo. Okay, because they didn't get a room, and there was some evidence about something transforming, a vortex of change in 72 hours. I'm seeing the Sagittarius hacker over here hacking somebody's account for a friend, and the resurrection means that they were successful at it. So clarify the resurrection. Clarify this resurrection. Yeah, somebody said stop. There's a protest about it today. Okay, so maybe they were supposed to do it. Okay, so what happened yesterday? What was the conversation yesterday about it? Okay, it was about my boo, soon. Okay, and a cuffing season. Single and ready to mingle for a relationship. Okay, so what about this bank failure? Tell me about this bank failure. Something went wrong. Tell me about the bank failure yesterday. Okay, they was 9 of Cups with Pisces energy. Okay, they agreed to do something. Okay, Marionette is in reverse. Okay, and there was a make-believe. Okay, then there's a victory. Okay, so something went wrong. Tell me about what went wrong. This bully. Yep, in reverse. They apologize about this lovers situation, their choice in lovers. Something happened in the moon and they're not able to get the endorsement. So somebody's not getting paid because something went wrong yesterday with this Gemini. Okay, no bullying. Yeah, they were supposed to marry some sort of make believe. Indeed, some sort of make believe. What about these small steps? Tell me about these small steps. There's something that was a natural disaster and somebody's memory loss. They got a memory loss. They don't remember now and they salty. Okay, there is no mind control. Okay, somebody is salty because their memory is in reverse. Okay, they don't remember something and it hit a disaster. What's the surprise about this memory in reverse? That somebody was mad. Surprised about this mind control because it was taught. Surprised about this salty. Yeah, something's supposed to happen next month. Surprised about this natural disaster. Somebody was blind in the situation. Surprised about this marionette. This person was homeless. Okay, they wasn't able to be controlled. What about this make-believe energy? Okay, something's supposed to be reposed. Make-believe something was supposed to be reposed. Okay, and there was a game for this make-believe. Okay, so it was supposed to be a game for this squad. Close friends, birds of a feather flock together. Okay, so it was supposed to be a game for them. I'm looking at game is over. Something is over. Game is over. Situation is over. Something came out with the moon in reverse. Okay, so somebody was ready to take something from someone. Okay, bank failure. Okay, this Pisces, they said indeed they agreed on something. Somebody wishes fulfillment came out. Something to do with a frenemy. Okay, so this Nine of Cups clarifies. Okay, they said go. Okay, Nine of Cups said go. They lived and learned something. Okay, yesterday, indeed, somebody was stressed out about tomorrow. Okay, about this temperance. So somebody was stressed out about tomorrow, about this origin. Okay, so this was a plan to come up by taking something, robbing somebody. They were taking small steps. Somehow they were hacking someone by taking something. Okay, there's a shout out today where something stopped. What stopped? Tell me what stopped. Yes, they said maybe. Okay, Six of Wands to be successful with this people pleaser that was getting knocked up, that was shook. Okay, about some false information about a magic. Okay, the shook, my little shook monkey came here. Okay, he shook about something. Let's find out what he shook about. He shook about the world, blast, about being buttered up. And this person's in their mind, you know, in her mind, playing mind games in this marriage. Okay, and indulging with in a disturbance that somebody agreed upon, surprise. Yeah, this friend of me for a glow up, for a hookup that was supposed to happen within a week. Okay, behind the third wheel's back. It's supposed to be happy times. Okay, so I think that is it. First, let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and clarify these energies over here. I said I wasn't gonna clarify, but since I'm here, okay, I don't want So what's this affair? Tell me what's happening with this affair. Something that's hidden about this affair. Something was planned on being hidden about an affair. Tell me about this affair. Okay, that there was a Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy had good news. That they said ask again. Okay, Seven of Swords, it popped over here on the Seven of Swords about somebody giving a heart. Okay, so it's good news that somebody said ask again. At the bottom of the deck, they feel stressed. Okay, so tell me about ask again. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles, Taurus working together with some dirty money. Somebody's fed up right now. Okay, about this Four of Swords. They could be up. They're not feeling good right now. They up. They hear they four coins. Okay, giving a heart. So this is the Virgo energy in the way of possessing someone's finances. Four coins, giving a heart. Three of coins, collaborating with a Taurus with some dirty money, and they're fed up. Okay, so this is, they said ask again, which is good news. Okay, somebody could be feeling sorry about that, apologizing about that. I don't know. Take that how it resonate. Okay, good news. Apologizing. Ask again for coins. Giving a heart. Collaborating with some dirty money. Okay, that's what this affair is about. What's hidden? What's hidden?